Hey guys, what's going on? It's Space Cowboy here. Welcome back to the channel. So before we get into our preview between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys, please, if you could, I hate doing this, but YouTube's been being a pain in the neck. If you could, please hit the notification bell if you're subscribed. Also hit the like button, helps grow the channel and this community we got going, and also hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hate doing that, but for some reason YouTube has to be a pain. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. So Dallas will be traveling to New Jersey to take on the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. It is an imperative game for the Cowboys to keep on track and keep their lead in the division safe with a win. The importance of a win here would move Dallas to 4-0 within the division. Okay. They would be 5-3 on the season and looking good going down the stretch. A loss here would put them at 3-1 in the division, 4-4 with with 8 games left to play. Well, it's not the end of the world. It looks a bit So if I'm the Cowboys, you need to get this win here. This win can help you catapult yourself to taking on the tougher teams down the schedule, because after this game you're going to have the Vikings, you're going to have teams like Detroit, like the Patriots, the Eagles again, and obviously there's other teams in there, but the point I'm trying to get at is that the Cowboys have to take care of business. Okay, and I'm not taking these Giants lightly by no stretch of the imagination. The Giants have a good running game with Saquon Barkley, who is a fantastic running back. As a Penn State fan, it sucks to see him in Giants blue, but he's a fantastic running back. Daniel Jones has the capability of being a good quarterback in this league. He threw 4 touchdowns last week. And I'm telling you, man, this Giants team is going to give the Cowboys a run for their money based off of the fact that they want to play spoiler. And I know people might sit here and be like, Space, how can you be like that? But no, it's just you got to keep an eye out. Listen, we overlooked a team like the Jets. Listen, I'll be honest, I didn't think the Jets were going to do what they did to us, but they did it. Giants are perfectly capable of pulling off an upset. Now, will they? I don't know. So the best way to look at this game is that the Dallas Cowboys, with what they have going for them, they have the roster to take care of business. Look, the Cowboys should, approach this game like, hey, this is just another game. You have to take care of business. Don't overlook it. Don't underlook it. All that other stuff. Good teams take care of business against bad teams. The Giants right now, they're not looking so hot because, their defense is a mess. Their offense sputters from time to time. And there are times where their offense shows up, their defense doesn't do their job, and they just turn the ball over. Because when you look at what's going on, obviously you're facing Daniel Jones instead of Eli Manning. When you look at what's going on with Daniel Jones is either hot or cold. And from what we've seen so far, he was hot last week. Granted, he did have a turnover that led to a touchdown, but he, against Arizona and against the Patriots, he was cold, having a bunch of turnovers, fumbling the ball, etc. The Cowboys, if they want to win this game, have to generate turnovers. If, based on how they won the Philly game, they got 21 points off of 4 turnovers. They could have gotten more points, but of course, Dak Prescott threw a pick, which was just trying to go for a kill shot, but I digress. Listen, I'm not expecting them to get like a ridiculous amount of turnovers, but they need to be able to hold the Giants offense, and this offense needs to put points up. I'm not expecting like 50 points, but I'm expecting a solid outing from this squad. Now, another thing that I should mention, as we enter the month of November, the Dallas Cowboys under Dak Prescott and under what this team is looking like, more so with Dak at the helm, is 19-7 in November and December over the last 3 years. Now, that is insane to even think about. It's just crazy to think that the Cowboys have been good down the stretch. And, before it was usually the opposite. The Cowboys would come out gung-ho and then they would just fall flat. Cowboys haven't done that. You look at 2016, they were rolling to 13-3. 2017, they kind of stumbled to 9-7, but they did relatively decent down the stretch, but they failed to win key games. 2018, they went on a 7-1 run, if I remember. It was like a 6-2 run in that span of time. But the point I'm just trying to get at is that, look, the Cowboys clearly have put together a team that should be able to beat these kinds of teams. And the only thing I will just reiterate, this can be a trap game. Treat it like it's going to be a serious life or death game and win this football game. I expect Dallas to win, like they should. And if they don't, I have serious issues with them. Now, the reason why I say that is because in November and December is when you separate contenders from pretenders, okay? Dallas right now, people don't know what to look at them as. As you know, they are in a really tough NFC. They have a 49ers squad, which is 8-0. You have the Packers that are 7-1. You have the Saints, who are also 7-1. Then you have the Cowboys at 4-3. Then you have the two wildcard teams, the Vikings and Seahawks at 6-2. And look, they also have the Eagles right up behind them at 4-4 in their division. So the Cowboys have to take care of business. They cannot afford to fall behind in this playoff chase that's going to be starting in the next month. And considering that two of Dallas's losses are to two teams that are 7-1, think about that. Two teams that are 7-1 right now is astonishing. And yeah, their one loss to the Jets looks really stupid on their part. But, you know, I just think that Dallas has to use this game as a springboard game, because they have to start strong, and usually after a bye week they start off slow and they kind of pick it up after that. The Cowboys are 3-1 after their bye week. Usually, and they're 2-0, you know, in the current Dak Prescott era on the road, coming off, you know, or no, was it, yeah, 2-0 on the road. I had to think for a second. 2017, we faced the 49ers, and this is going to be the next, bye week coming off the road. You're going on the road. So the Cowboys should take care of business, but don't take the Giants lightly. That is the point I'm trying to get at. Now, with that being said, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this game. Do you think that Dallas will struggle in this game? Do you think they'll win? You know, give me what you feel about this game. You know, predictions, whatever the case may be. Leave that in the comment section below. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell to get notified when I go live or I post new content. With that being said, guys, I will see you guys after the game. And with that, peace out. Bye-bye.
Used to live in Sin Cities like Bruce Willis, but I'm Jackie Chan, karate chopping, I'm still kicking. I used to be chopped and screwed, I'm Lil flipping. Now I'm nice, Mike Jordan, so who's Pippin? I'm running man, you the running man, you still slipping. I hit records, you swinging, it's still